guys, I'm Setiabudi, and today we are going to talk about pseudocode password entry. Now, as you know, in the password entry, there are correct password and a wrong password. So, password usually used for security. So now we are asked to create a pseudocode of an algorithm that do this process. Okay, showing text security password, asking password entry, and then process the password. We process the password. If the password is wrong, then it will be rejected. If the password is correct, okay, only one password that is accepted, and you can create any password. It shows the result and welcome message if it's correct. This program must include appropriate prompts or questions for the entry of data. So you need to ask politely, please enter password. Okay. Now, guys, when you are creating a pseudocode, usually the question is the first one you are asking for input. Okay, the first process. There are three steps of process. The first one is entry. Okay, you get a data. Let's say what's your name, what's your password, or let's say what is the width, what is the height. Okay, let's say you were asking about the dimension. You're asking about the width, height, length. Okay, that one is asking for entry. This is always be the first step. Okay, the second one, after you are asking to give something, you process the entry. Okay, the password, you are asking for password, then you process the password. Okay, process the password. Or let's say you are creating a formula of an area, okay, or a volume, or for counting for money, okay. Then the second one is the process or the formula. And the third one is to present the result. This one is, you see, showing the result and the welcome message or the rejection message. That's the third step. So you are entering the first step. First step. For pseudocode, you need to go to Career New. The only cool font for pseudocode. Okay, now we go here, print security password. Security password. And then print asking for password entry, because here you have to include appropriate prompts. Okay, so we are asking politely, please enter. Yeah, you can remove please, just straightly enter password. Okay, please enter password. You can remove the please. At least you have a prompt or questions here. Please enter password and then input password. Okay, now this one is the first process. Okay, you are asking for input. Come password, come in. And then the second one you need to process. Okay, the formula of process. But this one you see there's rejection. Okay, there is a password which is accepted, true or false. If there is three possibilities, then you need to use if, because there are possibilities. If, in capital, if password insert symbol, okay, equals to if password equals to, let's say, divinekids.com. This one is my website. Okay, this one is the password divinekids.com. If the password is divinekids.com, then okay, if you type if, there should be an if. One set. Okay, you need to put something in between. It's an action in between. You need to put 2 spaces indented. So, what kind of actions do you want if the password is correct? So here it's showing that the password is accepted. So, let's say we just print, okay, password accepted. Okay, we need to create a branch between the correct and the wrong one. Okay, then here we type down else. Okay, since there is an else, okay, we need to put something here. Oh wait, this one 2 spaces, this one 2 spaces, 2 spaces here. Okay, if it's wrong, then we need to print password rejected. Okay, guys, if you think this one is done, is it done? If you say it's done, then you have make a mistake, because this one is asking for re-input. If password is wrong, you need to ask for re-input. Okay? How to make a re-input? If you know the loop structures, then it will be easier. But if you don't, if you do this, yeah, you can do this, but then it will be mistake, because this one, it means you need to type million times. Okay? You're asking again and again. Oh, wait. It's not like this. This one is terrible mistake. So, if you keep asking this one, okay, this one is asking for re-input, and then you are copying like this. This one, you will need to copy and paste millions of times. See? This one rejected, then print, and then asking again and again. But this one is definitely a mistake, okay? Because whether you are correct or wrong, you will be asking about password again and again. So, what should you do? The rejection message and asking for re-input if only the password is mistake. But if the password is already accepted, then it's the end. Okay, now, previously I have explained you about this one, loop structures for, to, or next, repeat until, or while, do, and while. So which one is suitable for this password? Will you choose this one? For counting and 2 up until 3, and then you do this, okay? Because this one is asking a rejection message and ask for re-input. It doesn't say that you need to ask him for 3 times or 2 times or 10 times. So for the unlimited one, it goes to the repeat until and while, do, and while. You can choose between these two, okay? But we will try to use this for and next afterwards. But first, we use this one, repeat until. And then I will try to show you using the while, do, and while. Now, you see, repeat, there is nothing besides repeat. but beside until, there is some clue you need to put. So here, where should we put it? Because we know that the repetition is going here. The repetition should be here. See? This one needs to be repeated again and again for this one. Okay? So we need to put something on the top and bottom of this. Because we know this one will be input, asked to loop. Okay, so let's say password rejected, and then it will print again, please enter password and input password. This one will be asked for many times, unlimited. So this one we need to put repeat, and here until. Repeat until the password is correct. Repeat until the password is correct. So if you put repeat and until, okay, so the action in between should have indented 2 spaces. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, you need to indent 2 spaces. Anything in between repeat and until. As you know, you need to put until some clue, some statements. So repeat until what? Repeat until what? Repeat until the password is correct. So you see, asking for re-input until the password is correct. But if it's wrong, then it will keep asking about entering the password. So repeat until the password is correct. Repeat until the password is this one. Okay, guys? You need to put something to end up this looping, okay? Because if it's not fulfilling this, it will bounce back. Okay, now let's try to check. Everything needs to be checked and rechecked. Let's say, please enter password. And then you put the password, let's say blah blah. If password is or equals to, using this leftward arrow, if it's divinekids.com, no, it's because it's a blah blah. I don't know it's blah blah. Then, since this one is not fulfilled, then it will go to the else. Okay, so password rejected. After the password is rejected, because password equals to blah blah, and then it will go here until password is divinekids.com. Since it is blah blah, then it will go to repeat. Then print, please enter password, and then it's asking for another password. Then, if you put the correct one, you mention divinekids.com, and then it will print password accepted. And since this one is executed, everything else here is, because this one is else, so this one is not done. This one is ignored because you have fulfilled for this one. And then after ignoring this, it will go down here. Now the password is divinekids.com, then it's finished. Okay? Because it's finished, it's not locked down here. Okay? Because this one is a lockdown. Okay? It will repeat until the password is divinekids.com. So it locks down there. Okay? It will get a lockdown. So after it's released from this, it will go up to this empty lines. And then here saying that show the result and welcome message. So here, after you release from this lockdown, you go here and print. Now, let's proceed. Or let's say welcome to David's computer. Okay, so this one is a welcome message because you have released from this lockdown. Now guys, do you understand this one? Great. Now this one is using repeat until. Now let's do for the second alternative using the while do and while. Using the while do and while here, okay, I'll make a line to separate this one because this one is using repeat until. I'll make it red so you can see it clearly. Now I'm just copy paste this. Okay, for me, repeat until and also while do and while is like day and night. Okay, because this one, the statement is in the bottom, but this one is at the top. So let's say while do and while. Okay, while what do what. Okay, while what do the lines, the blue text here, and then this one is moving up. While do and while. And while what, let's try to paste it here. Okay, while password, okay, this one is equals to, I say it's like day and night. Okay, this one is the reverse, the evil version. Not evil, it's not evil, but then it's the reverse version, black and white. Okay, equals to and not. Okay, while password is not divinekids.com, do this one. Okay, print, please enter password, input password. Okay, and then if password is equals to divinekids.com, then print password accepted. Okay, this one is password accepted. Let's say I'm answering the divinekids.com correctly, and then and while. Okay, and then it bounces up after you answer the correct answer. It still bounces up, and then checking here, while password is not divinekids.com, but then it's divinekids.com, so this one ends up, and it will go down, welcome to David's computer. But let's try if I answer it wrongly. Okay, so it goes here, print security password, and then yeah, this one is, of course, is still empty, it's not divinekids.com. So input password, and then I insert blah blah. Okay, password, if password is divinekids.com, no, I'm typing blah blah, so password is rejected. Then password rejected, I'm entering password is blah blah, then and while it bounces up back here, while password is not divinekids.com. Yeah, it's not divinekids.com since I'm answering the blah blah. So then it will ask you to re-input for the password. So you guys see, it's similar between repeat until and while do and while. Okay. Now, guys, what is the difference between repeat until and while do and while? Okay, for example, I'm putting this up. Okay, let's say I'm giving a code here, passworddivinekids.com, okay, and this one here. Now I hope you can see the difference. So I'm going to put this one as green color. Okay, guys, if I put this one at the first time, okay, passworddivinekids.com, okay, suddenly there's the answer at the top. Okay, the answer is at the top, and then it will goes here after passworddivinekids.com is already correct, and then it goes to the repeat. Print, please enter password, and here input password. You see, now the password is wiped out. The password becomes an input, so it's empty. You need to type something for the password. So this one is useless. Okay, then you need to type again, input password, and then you will be asked to type, and then you type your password. You type blah blah, then password rejected. You still need to type again for the divinekids.com to be the correct password. Now let's check for this one. Okay, you see the repeat still running this one time again. Okay, but so you see the code is been running until here, but then this one, although we put this one, okay, it's not although, but if we see this one in the while do and while, passworddivinekids.com, okay, and then it's reaching here while password is not divinekids.com. Do this one. No, since it's already answered passworddivinekids.com, so this code is nothing. This code is gone, and straightly it will goes to the print, welcome to David's computer. So you see this one, okay, we'll still need to do this code one time until, and then it will stop here. Okay, if it's correct, but then this one, okay, it will check in the front. Checking in the front, this one is checking at the end. See, repeat is checking at the end. So you need to run all of this first and then checking at the end. This one is checking in the front. If it's not fulfilled, if it's fulfilled, then you need to do this one. If you already fulfilled for this statement, then all of this is nothing. It will be ignored. I hope you guys understand this one. And now, for the last one, is it okay if we choose this for, to, and next? Okay, I'll give you an example. It's okay if you want to ask, Mr. David, can I use for, to, and next? Okay, so here we are. This is the third one, okay, for, to, and next. So I type here, for, let's say counting. It's different, guys. It's not for passworddivinekids.com. No, this one is for, to, and next. So you need to count for counting 1 up until 3. This one has the minimum and has the maximum. So for counting 2 and then next. It doesn't concern about this. So for counting up until 3, 1 up to 3, so it will ask for your password and input password. If your password is correct, then password accepted. And then you still need to do, okay, after that, next. And then you will be asking for the second time, input password. Whether you are correct or wrong, you will still being asked to enter the password. And the second time you are answering the correct answer, and still you will be asked to enter the password. Okay, although you are wrong or correct, you will be still answering the question. And then after 3 times rejected or 3 times accepted, then you will get welcome to David's computer. Do you see how bad is that? So you cannot use this. Okay, you cannot use for counting 1 up until 3. But if you want to combine this one inside of this, let's say you want to make the input for the password, you have 3 times of retries, then you can do it. So here for the rejected, okay, you are given for 3 times password entry. But that will be in the other session. Okay, I'm going to delete this because it's not suitable for this one. For this question, you need to be more careful to answer. Okay. Okay. I hope you enjoy my tutorial about this pseudocode password entry. And if you like my tutorial, press like or subscribe. Thank you and have a nice day.